What's good, everyone? Welcome to another reading. Hope you're excited for another reading. um, we've got a reading today on just a general update. Definitely abstract energy coming through. So they're going to be kind of loosely drawn. And yeah, just a general update, really. Hopefully, Spirit's going to give us some good guidance. And I guess we can get stuck straight into the reading. Pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Feel free to pause the video if you need to, and we'll start with pile number 1s. What do you see? What do you feel? Pile number 1s. Let's check we're in center. So there's something here about, so the word grid was coming through. You know, funnily enough, actually, like just at the end of that reading, I started to actually see like the stock market. This could be something to do with the economy. Now this kind of chart doesn't really make sense. Actually, it could be showing two different things. It could be showing, yeah, so there could be something literally kind of going up. The good news is there's not something going down. So maybe something's going up in value here. I'm almost getting something like this is what you was expecting to happen, and this is what actually happens. Something rockets up. Can you see it's like duplicated there? Something's going up in value. So that's really interesting, pile number 1s. That's really interesting because, like I said, the first word was like grid. And I was thinking, oh, is this to do with like going off grid? I was thinking more sustainability. And then Spirit kind of just gave it to me at the end. Like, no, this is to do with like stocks or investments. So yeah, pile number 1s, you could be coming into some kind of good luck. This is by no means financial advice. Never is on this channel. But I guess if you're feeling lucky, now's the time. But also more so, it's not even are you feeling lucky, it's more like I feel like luck's on your side, and it's possibly due to something you've already invested in, something you've already done. For some of you who are completely not into financial stuff, this might be a good investment in love, a good investment in a friend that's kind of paying off. You know, like someone who you've always been there for and they actually pull through for you. Sometimes in life, those people actually surprise you and don't return the favour. So this is one of those happy ending kind of stories where someone's got your back or something. But I think for most of you, to be honest, it's to do with financial. So pile number 1s, it's one of my kind of quicker readings today, but I feel like it kind of just hit the point. So I don't think I need to elaborate too much. If you like the reading, pile number 1s, please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the If You Pause website, and I do have some kind of more financial businessy stuff over there. If that resonates with you, Pile One, so check out the website. And yeah, thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, got pile number twos. Fairly abstract readings today, pile twos. It's almost what do you see? What do you feel? The energy that came through straight away was a mammal. It was actually an animal that came through first. This feels like an animal, and then spirit started giving me more information, and it was a mammal. Oh, sorry, a mammoth. A mammoth, not a mammal. What can we take away from that? Part number two is, I guess mammoths are extinct. Is the negative side of that. The positive side of it, though, is that there's something great about mammoths, isn't there? Something, like mammoths have died off, but the name lives on. Again, I think it depends where you're from, but at least in England, we actually still use the word mammoth to explain something just really big. Like if you're on the bad side of the word, it's actually an insult, like they're a mammoth, like, But generally, you use it to explain something really big. Like even like a big plate of food, like, oh wow, it's a mammoth plate, So the word can be used in that way. It's basically something great or something of big size. So I think your update, pile number twos, is I feel actually like you've got a blessing coming in. These are pretty good vibes coming in all piles so far. I think this blessing, and let's say it's not even a blessing like you might expect, whatever this thing is, like I said, like I always say, like relationship, friendship, career, it's big, like this is the big opportunity, this is the big break. This is the blessing where you look at it and you've been asking God, why is this taking so long? And you see this fucking beast of a mammoth and you're like, that's why. The blessing's so big that the fucking thing walks slowly to you, do you know what I'm saying? It's not like a flickering leaf in the wind. This, this thing creates an earthquake before it gets to you. It's that big. Nah, I don't know. So choking on myself. I don't even, like I said, I don't know what this is. Pile number twos, and I don't know how it resonates to your life. But that's the energy coming through. It's something, like if this reading feels a little bit over the top for you, just know that at least when this thing comes in, you're gonna get that feeling of, oh damn, that's bigger than I expected. I guess on the really small scale, this is like ordering a new sofa, and when it arrives, I guess the negative is that that thing might not even fit through the door. It's that much bigger than you expected. But more so, I do get positive energy from this. So it's more so like let's say the sofa is bigger than you expected. Like you read the measurements online or whatever, but the thing comes and it's like, damn, this is bigger than I expected. But it's not in a negative way. It's like, damn, this life just fills up the room perfectly. And the same goes for like any small thing. Like I guess I'm looking at a small little candle right now while I'm doing this reading, and it's almost the equivalent of that, of like ordering a little candle and getting a big one, and that's never a bad thing. So that's the kind of energy pole number two. I do feel like this blessing is a bigger blessing than that, something that you've been waiting on. But yeah, I guess slide it into your life, slide that energy into your life, however it resonates. Pole number twos, that's your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the If You Pause website, ifyoupause.com, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Okay, pole number three is abstract readings today. I'm not sure what to give you here in terms of something that you can grasp, because it's so abstract in form. But funnily enough, I just was getting a lot of energies coming through. Those energies were to do with like, and I don't know what this means to you, pole threes, but it was connected to the energy of flight. Now, so what do you see and what do you feel? As always with these readings, tap into your own intuition. But for me, it was flight, and I'm not sure if this is like connected to almost like flight paths, but there was something almost like aerodynamic to do with it. It was almost to do with man-made flight. We weren't really talking about here the bird, the eagle, flight. Like it was more mechanical than that. Now there was like an organic-y feel underneath it all, but then these lines kind of came in. It's quite strange because when I feel like I'm drawing, there's actually what I've come to discover, and this is obviously not just when I'm drawing normally. It's only when I'm doing these intuitive drawings. I've noticed that there's certain things that happen. So like if I was to draw right now and someone was to say, "I'll draw for me what's outside," I'm gonna draw what's outside. I'm using a different part of my brain. It's almost like replication of what I see. Less to do with what I feel. Probably more of that masculine energy. Here with the intuitive drawings, there's these different things that occur during that channeling process, which I've been able to kind of decipher a little bit more. And one of those things is that the first thing I start to draw is usually the anchoring of the reading. So it's like what's underneath. It's literally like what's underneath. There's layers to the drawing itself. So there was something organic happening here. And that was in the anchoring. The anchoring is almost like normally the most important thing. But in this case, it wasn't. The flight, the thing that kind of almost came in at the end, was the most important thing. Pole number 3 is that might just be like a metaphor to help you understand something. You know, it's like, it's almost like in your brain you might have to put something in reverse. You know, it would be like the equivalent of, you know, like at least in architecture we say, you know, almost like the foundations are the most important thing, because if you don't have that, you don't have a building. It's like somehow that's being put on reverse. It's like the top of the building is the most important thing. Because maybe that's just holding something important. I don't know. It's funny because it's almost like that's how your average civilian sees a building, like especially if it's a skyscraper. Everyone wants the penthouse apartment. No one wants to be stuck in the basement with all the plant rooms and, you know, services and basically services. They want to be in the glamorous glass penthouse at the top. But yeah, like anyone with the knowledge would know that, you know, if it's sitting on crappy foundations, it's the worst place to be at the top of the building. There's something a little bit like that going on. You might be holding some wisdom or some knowledge that other people don't have. So they may be looking at something and maybe admiring it, and you kind of know the truth of it. I guess I can relate to this in terms of like my career. Like I understand how certain things work. Not all things work, but I know how certain things work at the top. And they're not what I originally thought they were going to be. And I still know people who don't know those things, and they have a completely different perspective on what that thing, like how those people act or what really goes on behind the scenes. So there could be something like that going on for you, Pile Threes, where you've got like a different perspective on something, and maybe even a more honest perspective on something. Who am I to say, or who are you to say? But there's maybe something that you see through the veil with a little bit. And I don't know, maybe that's giving you like, maybe you're flying somewhere because you know that knowledge. Maybe you're consulting. Or maybe it's taking you to new heights, it's taking you to new places because, you know, you've got that knowledge now, you've got that wisdom. Something like that, Pal Freeze. I hope that resonated. That's all I've got for you today. If it did resonate, please do remember to like, comment and subscribe. Check out the If You Pause website, ifyoupause.com, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.